Chapter 14, verses 1 through 28. 1. The teaching of the prophets is the teaching of the truth, the teaching of the Spirit, the teaching of the life, so that through it all people of your kind, human beings, may be guided out of the darkness of unknowledge into the light of knowledge through the laws and recommendations of the Venerable One, creation. 2. Everything that exists on your world and on the earth's, world's planets, and in the firmament's, universe, has proceeded from it. 3. Here below, give your preference to goodness, fairness, responsibility, and righteousness, conscientiousness, in life over that which makes you turn away from the truth. 4. Do not strive to bend, falsify the truth, whatever it may relate to. 5. Also, do not turn away from the truth, so that you do not fall prey to erring. 6. The teaching of the truth, the teaching of the Spirit, the teaching of the life is given to you in a language that you understand so that you can see the things clearly and cannot misunderstand them, and thereby you cannot go into confusion, as you are led, guided, at all times, and are rightly led, guided, in your thoughts and feelings as well as in your actions and deeds. 7. Be concerned that you are admonished about the truth through yourselves every day, and that you always practice gratitude and patience. 8. Be at all times mindful of the love and kind-heartedness that are given to you through the laws and recommendations of the Venerable One, creation, so that it shall be well with you if you follow them. 9. Trust the signs, evidence of the venerable creational laws and recommendations that reveal to you the way to the truth and to the truthfully life, so that you do not cause any affliction in yourselves and also do not inflict any affliction on people of your kind, fellow human beings. 10. Do not turn away so that you avoid hearing or seeing the truth. Rather turn yourselves towards it and drive out everything in you which is far from the truth, such as your gods and tin gods and your godlinesses, religions, and subgodlinesses, sex cults. 11. See that your deeds are not the same as ashes which the wind blows on a stormy day and casts them to all the winds, all points of the compass. 12. See that your deeds are long-lasting, just as if you were building a house on a rock with its foundations set into the rock. 13. Consider that you can create everything yourselves, because to you is given the might over your inner world consciousness, and over your thoughts and imaginations, ideas, through which you can devise and carry out great and good deeds, so that they are permanent. 14. And the most important permanent activity that you shall work on is the building of the truth in yourselves, by gathering truthfully knowledge and true wisdom, by means of which you create true love and freedom in yourselves and outside yourselves, as well as peace and consonance, harmony. 15. If truthfully progress is going to be made in all respects amongst all people of your kind, humankind, then it is unavoidable for you to turn yourselves to following the venerable creational laws and recommendations and to follow them evermore, so that you create peace and love amongst one another and in yourselves, as well as freedom and consonance, harmony, so that you fall away from hatred and battles, wars in yourselves and all around worldwide, as well as from all defilement, crime, and bloody deeds, murder, and also all other terrible things by which you are dominated and through which you continuously fall into ruin. 16. And as you learn and as you turn recognizingly, comprehendingly, and discerningly, rationally, to the truth of the venerable creational laws and recommendations, so do not show impatience, but rather be patient and continuously strive to achieve recognition and understanding. 17. The laws and recommendations of the Venerable One, creation, promise you the promise of the truth, by means of which you are rightly led, guided, and you have the might over yourselves to do everything rightfully if you follow the promise, and learn everything that is offered to you by the teaching of the truth, the teaching of the Spirit, the teaching of the life. 18. Act in such a wise that you do not have to reproach yourselves, so that you can help yourselves in all circumstances, situations, and you do not place external powers at your side which determine over you and wield might over you. 19. And do not assume, believe, that you are doing good deeds if you do things of unright to the next one of people of your kind, next fellow human beings, in any wise, no matter how small it may be, because truly you can only do good if also the smallest thing is rightful. 20. And do not assume, believe, that unright when committed will pass you by heedlessly, because whatever you do in the good or bad will redound on you in its time, sooner or later. 21. Go continuously forwards in your life and be without fear, if you do rightfully and hold your heads up, looking forwards, in order to make progress whilst you leave the past behind you and direct yourselves according to what you can do that is good and unfolding, evolutive and renewing, progressive. 22. And truly, you must do what is unfolding, evolutive and renewing, progressive, before your time of lifetime, comes to an end, because if you want to learn and forge plans once your time has expired, then nothing more can succeed for you. 23. Do not form your inner nature as a dwelling of terrible things against which you yourselves commit outrages, do irresponsible deeds, because you do not make it clear to yourselves how you must proceed with yourselves in order to lead your existence, life, fairly, responsibly, and righteously, conscientiously. 24. And do not make yourselves promises that you cannot keep, because you do not strive to keep them. 25. And if you do not do rightfully in all things in your life, then you will be remorseful about it at the end of your days, end of life, and feel yourselves blamefully clapped into chains that you can no longer cast off. 26. Therefore, be admonished so that in your existence, life, you do not do unrightfully, irresponsibly, and unrighteously, consciencelessly, in all things, so that at the end of your days and of life, you can depart from this world calmly and with dignity, without fear. 27. Be upright and peaceful in yourselves and carry forth your uprightness and peaceableness into the world amongst people of your kind, human beings, so that all may be upright and peaceful in righteousness, conscientiousness, and fairness, and as fair ones, responsible ones. 28. Be admonished that you shall neither harbor hatred in yourselves, nor jealousy, nor any other terrible thing, through which you fall prey to evil and unright, and go out against one another in order to fight, be at war with one another in bitterness, to wage battles, wars, against one another, and to carry out pillage and bring forth destruction. End of the immemorial teaching of the prophets.